On the ground, I've got my roots, my homes. Never on the ground, I got my roots. Oh, cool. I think I'm live. Here, let me double check real quick. It should say in a second that I'm online, that I'm live online. What if I'm okay? So shit. Oh god. Oh god. What have I done? Shit. Fuck. No. No. I'm stuck in the box. How do I get out of this? Oh god. Oh no. Oh. Man, what's with the sound too? Audio is like super low. Is there no music? Okay. Something's obviously wrong. What happened to my fucking thing? Bro, what is this? Alright, I'm getting out of studio mode. I don't know what the hell's going on. Display capture, Dragon Age Origins. I don't know why it's being like this, but whatever. So this is good. Let's see if this... Something's wrong. What is wrong with this shit? What's wrong with it? I don't know what's going on, why it's not displaying properly. Here, let's see if this works. If this makes it better. Just needed to have a second. Oh, EA servers are no longer available? That's fine, I guess. Why is there no sound either? Hold on. Okay. What the fuck? Can I hear myself? Available? That's fine, I guess. Okay, so it's not showing up. It's just not showing up at all. Okay, normal screen for some reason. Okay, so it doesn't say the source. Add game capture? Add existing. Okay. Alright, cancel that. I don't know why the source is being dumb right now. Add display capture. Add existing display capture. Okay. Okay, I don't know why this is being fucking dumb. I guess I'll just delete this. Remove. Yes. And this will go down to here. And that should be good, right? Sorry, trying to fix the stream. Trying to fix it. Gotta see if this is, good. If it's, like, perfectly centered and shit. Because for some reason, Dragon Age doesn't... I don't know. Your video... Resolution is fine. Play in full screen gamma. Okay, no. Let's see here. It looks smaller for some reason. So what about that? Let's see if that works. Ah, but why is there no sound? Here, click resume. See if this works. I should have done this before, like, as a test, but I guess my small brain just didn't think about that. Okay, that looks better. However, it needs to be more elongated. Or, no, it needs to be shortened. What the hell? Okay. Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? Dragon Age, what the fuck? Bro. I can't. What the fuck, man? Why is it doing this? Oh, I literally can't even fucking. I have no words. Okay, this shit's starting to piss me off. Why is it doing this? God damn, that shit's annoying. Alright, and now I have to fucking restart it. God damn, this shit's so fucking annoying. Alright, see if that works. God damn. It's just pissing me off. Gotta take a second. Gotta take a second. Like, why does it not capture the game itself? Okay, so it cut off the login part. So in other words, I need like what? 2 pixels down, and then we'll do shortened, I guess. Okay, I don't know why it's being so gay. Why are you being so retarded? Maybe if we do it like this much. Oh no, actually I need it to be longer, don't I? Oh no, shorter. Right, yeah, shorter is correct, I think. Or, hold up, maybe if I just add a game capture, because I don't know why it's being so dumb. Game capture, right? Okay, sure. Any full screen application. Cool. I don't know what any of that means, but whatever. We'll do this. If I make this lower, then it should capture this, right? That should work, correct? I mean, logically speaking, that's the most logical solution or thing, I guess. I don't know. I want it to capture my screen. However, it's being fucking stupid. Nope, it's of course not gonna fucking work, because why would it ever be that fucking simple? Did that just... Okay, obviously that didn't fucking work, but whatever. Okay, well, fucking hell, dude. I don't know how to fix this. Don't know how to make it fucking work the way it's supposed to fucking work. Capture specific window. Window. Oh, wait. All big brain. Okay, so under that, we'll... That should be it, right? That should be it. It says Dragon Age Origins, capture specific window. How do I make it capture the window? Oh, whoops. Okay. Here, let's say we delete this one. Yes. And this one. I don't know why it's not showing. Alright, it should load, right? Oh man, this is a pain. This is a massive fucking pain in the ass, because I don't know why the sound is not working either. There's nothing that says disable sound effects. Okay, I don't know why it's being dumb. Why are you being so fucking brain dead that you can't fucking... Like, I don't get it. I don't understand. What is wrong with you? Like, why are you not... why are you not working? Why are you not fucking working? Dragon Age Origins, there you fucking go. I don't know why it's not doing it. Here, let's... That'd be a stupid thing to do. Okay. Well, let's just see this, I guess. Alright, let's see if this fucking works. Oh my lord, this shit's being fucking dumb. Why? Why are you being so fucking dumb? There's no desktop audio for some fucking reason either, because it's just being so stupid. It's being so fucking stupid. God, this is so annoying. Like, it doesn't capture what it's supposed to capture. I guess we'll do a fucking... Game capture. It's supposed to capture. Fucking... Dragon Age, whatever. Okay. Okay. It's supposed to capture any full screen application. What is this? What is this? Okay, it's just not working. I don't know why. Oh my lord. Okay, it's just not working. I don't know why. Oh my lord. This shit's actually fucking brain dead. Fine, whatever. Shit's so fucking brain dead. This doesn't even fucking work. It doesn't work at all. It really doesn't. Stupid ass fucking thing, dude. This shit's retarded. Okay, let's see this. I've got to wait a couple seconds because fucking don't know why it's being so dumb. We're just gonna exit out of that. Don't need that right now. I need Dragon Age. Oh, okay, so now it has sound for some reason. We're gonna press play. Okay. So it has the login thing. Okay, so the login thing is sort of there. I just need to make it more centered, I guess. Man, how long have I been streaming for? Just trying to fix this. 15 minutes? I've been trying to fix this for 15 goddamn fucking minutes. 15 fucking minutes. Get it out of here. Get out of my way. Okay, so... Alright, I need a little bit bigger. No, it's a little bit smaller. There we go. Then... I need to center it a little bit this way. See if that works. And if it does, then perfect. Sound effects volume will keep a little lower. Music volume a little bit lower than that. Because I need my voice to be like higher. There we go, that should be fine. Alright. Oh, I put it the wrong way, fuck. I need it to be a little more this way. Also, I think I fucking made it worse with that, so I need this to be what, a little longer? We're fixing to just go ahead and start it, because holy shit. My fucking arm is itchy. It's so AIDS having to fucking fix the monitor to the actual fucking thing. Okay, so... I need it to go more... Bro, change the fucking tab. What is wrong with you? Change the tab. God damn. Alright, so how do I fix that? How do I make it... Do I have to make it bigger, I guess? Oh my god, this shit's so AIDS, man. Here, press fucking break or whatever. This shit's making me mad. This shit's actually making me super mad. Like, I wish it would just show me the fucking monitor before I have to fucking go back and forth. Because now I have to wait for it to load on my fucking stream and then check it out that way. Nope, it's literally worse. Literally fucking worse. Make it smaller, we'll fucking see how that goes. And then it's too much to the left, so we'll make it 60 pixels. 60 pixels to the right. See how that goes. If I remember... Damn, I've already forgotten how to... I've forgotten how to do everything, pretty much.
Away with you, foul creatures! Leave us alone! They just crumb on them.
Okay, hold up, shit. I have no idea how to play anymore. I've forgotten how to play. Okay, good news is the stream actually looks pretty alright. I do need to make it like a little bit more to the right. So we'll make it, what, like 100 and... Nope. 60 pickles. Yes, 60 pickles is exactly what I meant. 82 should be fine. The only issue is I've forgotten how to play. I forgot how to play. Hold up. Okay, that's how you pause. Okay, how do I rotate? Oh, okay, A and E or whatever. So you... shield bat. I have to look at everything again. Jesus Christ. It's a little off-center, isn't it? It's enough. It's enough. It's good enough. Okay. Morgan... Man, I've forgotten all of the abilities whatsoever. Okay, you're gonna freeze this small dude. Alistair, you're gonna go do a shield bash on Herlock. You... Shield defense. We're gonna do precise striking. And I do have heal pots or whatever, so I think I should be fine. Doggy, you're gonna do a howl, I guess. I don't know. And you're also gonna attack that guy. Sweet. All right, cool. I guess I'm not too rusty. Morgan, you're gonna do this onto. Oh, does it do it to all of them? I don't know who it does it to. Whatever. You're just gonna... Doggy, you're gonna go finish off this guy. Okay, you're very low HP. I think that lightning is gonna be... How do I do it? Fuck. Wait, okay, I guess it's gonna do that. Is he dead? Okay, no, he's not dead. I'm good. Somehow he's not dead. Dog, literally fucking go attack something. Go fight something. Do a shield pummel on this guy. Alright, shield pummel. You're already doing that. Horror, I guess. You're gonna do horror on Herlock Alpha, I guess. Go attack this guy, because otherwise you're gonna... Okay, you need to heal desperately. Health poultice. We'll do this small one. Horror. Oh, I can see who is attacking what in the top right. That's cool, I guess. We'll ignore the genlock and whatever for now. Vulnerability hex. Okay, we'll do a vulnerability hex on you. Vulnerability hex to that. That way you get more ice damage.
Go.
Right. What's this?
Okay, he's getting more ice damage. That's good. That's perfect. I gotta make sure this stream is up. Okay, we'll do a vulnerability hex. Okay, good. It is working. The stream is working, so that's fine. So we're melting this guy right now. That's good. That's good. That's good. What is this? Disorient. Oh, whoops! I keep going back more. We'll do drain light. Nah, we'll just keep attacking. You're fine. We're fine as is right now.
Begin the onslaught.
Okay, he's dead. That's good. That's good. You just attack. All three of you just focus fire. Attack that bitch. See if you can howl. No, you can't howl yet. Okay, Morgan. Fucking attack this guy with Mind Blast? Caught in the sphere. No, that's not right. Horror. Yeah, we'll just do that. Horror is fine. Then you, Alistair, you're gonna shield pummel this guy. Just in case. And then Doggy Boy, you're gonna do the growl, I guess. I don't know. Do a growl on him. Something like that. I don't know. You just attack.
As you wish.
Cool. We won. That is way too loud, by the way. Options, audio, sound effects is way too loud. Music is fine. Yeah, music's fine. The sound was just way too much. Save game. We'll save game here. To first play backup. Okay, cool. So then we'll just kind of Can I loot? Please? No. No, 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 no. Loot. Oh, right click to loot. I'm retarded. Take all. Blood Mage. A sealed letter. Take all.
Mighty timely arrival there, my
I didn't
friend.
mean to do
I'm
that.
much obliged.
Just how
You
blood.
want a reward, eh? I suppose that's an entirely reasonable request. How does 100 silver sound? I was going to use that to fix up the cart, but quite frankly, I'll be grateful enough that my son and I come out of this with our heads.
Okay, I really don't want to. I don't want to do that.
Then I suppose we're doubly fortunate, aren't we? The name's Bodon Feddick, merchant and entrepreneur. This here is my son, Sandal. Say hello, my boy.
Hello.
Wait, why
Road's
didn't I
been
take
mighty
the money?
dangerous
I don't
these
even
days.
know
Mind if I ask
what
what
predicament
brings
I'm
you out
in.
here?
I haven't
going
played
the
this
same way.
account in so fucking long. I just don't want to start over because I remember the other playthroughs and it took me like 2 hours to get to this point, and I don't want to do another 2 hours of this. I thought you wanted to travel with the Grey Warden. It's a bit complicated. Wait, Roseman, mighty dangerous these days. Might I ask what brings you out here? Perhaps we're going the same way.
Grey Wardens? My, that does rather explain a lot. No offence, but I suspect there's more excitement on your path than my boy and I can handle. Allow me to bid you farewell and good fortune, though.
Goodbye.
Now then, let's get this mess cleaned up, shall we?
No, 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 no. My loot. My loot. My loot. It is my loot. This is mine. Ooh, what is this? Demonic ichor. Understandably difficult to find, this ichor can sometimes be found in the hearts of corpses that have been possessed by demons and is naturally both thick and black. In the right hands, it can be made into a very potent poison. Okay, cool. I'll take that. Whatever. I guess we'll just go then. Crate. I will
And
take
so
this.
I shall.
Small carved statuette. A small carving of a certain party members can. Ooh. Round shield. Take all. So in other words, if I talk to you,
What do you wish of me?
I'd like to ask you something.
We are hardly alone, so privacy is not an option. It is your question, however. Ask what you will.
Never mind.
What do you wish of
She's
me?
right. We don't have any privacy right now.
If you must. I cannot teach you, no, but any other mages that cared to learn, yes, I could do that. Send whoever you wish my way, and I shall teach them what I can in the camp, provided they possess the will to even make the attempt.
Okay.
What do you wish of me? If you must. Why do you ask me such questions? I do not probe you for pointless information, do I?
Okay, you're a bitch. Good to go. Good to know. You can probe me anytime.
Beg pardon then while I jump for joy. What is it you asked if I grew up in the wilds? A curious question. Where else would you picture me? For many years it was simply Flemeth and I. The wilds and its creatures were more real to me than Flemeth's tales of the world of man. In time I grew curious. I left the wilds to explore what lay beyond,
Okay.
never for long. Brief forays into a civilized wilderness.
What's that?
For the most part, Flemeth taught me well.
Okay.
For all that I had been taught, however, the truth of the civilized lands proved to be overwhelming. I was unfamiliar with so much. So confident and bold was I, yet there was much that Flemeth could never have prepared me for. Equal parts daring and foolhardy, perhaps. Only once was I accused of being a witch of the wilds, and that by a chastened who happened to be travelling with a merchant caravan. He pointed and gasped and began shouting in his strange language, and most assumed he was casting some curse upon me. I acted the terrified girl, and naturally, he was arrested.
Damn.
Men are always willing to believe two things about a woman. One, that she is weak, and two, that she finds him attractive. I played the weakling and battered my eyelashes at the captain of the guard. Child's play. The point being that
Damn, you
I
really
was
are a
able to
bitch.
move through human lands fairly easily. Whatever humans think a witch of the wild looks like, 'tis not I. Not that I did not have trouble. There are things about human society which have always puzzled me, such as the touching. Why all the touching for a simple greeting? To begin with, yes. What is the point of touching my hand? I find it an offensive intrusion. There were many nuances that Flemeth could never tell me of. When to look into another's eyes. How to eat at a table. How to bargain without offending. None of these things I knew. I still do not understand it all, truth be told, but
Okay.
then I gave up long ago any hope of doing so. When I returned to the wilds last, I swore to Flemeth that I had no intention of leaving again.
Alright.
Yes? Let's ignore the entire Darkspawn threat and the presence of a simpleton as your only other Grey Warden ally, then. Not that I lack appreciation for the intent of your comment. Thank you. Well, let's get on with it before the ground opens up and
You're
swallows
such a
us, yes?
bitch. You're such a bitch. Goddamn. I think the point of the game is to like eventually woo you or whatever. But God, you're such a bitch. You are the biggest bitch I've ever fucking met in all of video games. But to be fair, I don't play a lot of story-driven video games. But God, you're such a bitch. When your party members begun to genuinely like you and respect your leadership as you improve your relationships, party members head back to camp and speak with them. They'll be much more willing to open up when you don't have to worry about death around every corner, and you'll need to talk to them more if you want to continue to improve your relationship. You can track party members' approval ratings using the orange bar at the bottom of the character records. Okay, so if I press C, approval ratings using the orange bar at the bottom of their character records. So if I click this, oh, okay, so this thing. He loves me. He's my doggy. He's neutral with me, and she's a little more happy with me. Goddamn. All right, level up, I guess. We'll level up. So there's no attributes for me to use. Okay, I do have a talent though that I can use. Taunt, I already have taunt, but this I guess requires level 8. Alright, whatever. Dual No! No 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 no. Okay. Oh. Oh. Okay, I didn't mean to do that. That's dual weapons. Sword and shield, alright. Shield cover. Well, this mode provides a greater chance of deflecting missile attacks. Expert combat training. Damn, I can't use any of this, bro. Fine, I guess I'll do that. What about you? Do you have any levels
Yes.
to use? Alright, you don't have to be a bitch about everything, you fucking cunt. Alright, good. I guess I'll keep that. I don't know. We have 2 shield people, which is pretty neat, I guess. Cool, good to know. Good to know. I guess we'll keep going. Yeah, keep going. Yes. Yeah, what? I don't know why it like did that. didn't like let me see or whatever. I don't know. Oh, cinematic. Damn, a dragon. This is so loud.
Bad dreams, huh? Well, it is real, sort of. You see, part of being a Grey Warden is being able to hear the Darkspawn. That's what your dream was, hearing them. The Archdemon, it talks to the Horde, and we feel it just as they do. That's why we know this is really a blight. I don't know if it's really a dragon, but it sure looks like one. But yes, that's the Archdemon. It takes a bit, but eventually you can block the dreams out. Some of the older Grey Wardens say they can understand the Archdemon a bit, but I sure can't. Anyhow, when I heard you thrashing around, I thought I should tell you. It was scary at first for me too. Other than dying young and the whole defeat the Blight alone thing, no. I'm all tapped out for surprises. Anyhow, you're up now, right? Let's pull up camp and get a move on.
Fair enough. New screenshot. All of your party member injuries are healed when you return to camp. Each party member can be found somewhere in the camp, making it an ideal location to hand out new equipment, gifts, or talk. Okay, my number one priority is to get Morgan to like me. That's my number one priority. I'm a sucker for romance, and yeah. Where is... What the hell is this? I can't see it. What is this? Alright, whatever. I need to look for Morgan. I don't know where she is. Where's Tempest?
Oh, why, you little... Your furry friend here took offense at me getting near his food. He snapped at me, look. Sometimes I forget that he's a war dog. That'll teach me.
Alright. You're lame. Who are you?
What do you need? You don't have to do that. I know you didn't know him as long as I did. I should have handled it better. Duncan warned me right from the beginning that this could happen. Any of us could die in battle. I shouldn't have lost it, not when so much is riding on us, not with the Blight and everything.
Bro, I don't even remember what happened. Did he like
I'm
panic?
sorry.
Did he fucking fall apart? I don't know.
I'd like to have a proper funeral for him. Maybe once this is all done, if we're still alive. I don't think he had any family to speak of. I suppose he did. It probably sounds stupid, but part of me wishes I was with him, in the battle. I feel like I abandoned him. Yes, I know. I think he came from High Ever, or so he said. Maybe I'll go up there sometime. See about putting up something in his honor.
Sorry that my mouse is shaking. I'm
Have
bouncing
you
my
had
leg.
someone close to you die? Not that I mean to pry, I'm just... Yes, I imagine you really have, haven't you? Thank you. Really,
I don't think I should.
I mean it. It was good to talk about it, at least a little. I'd like that. So would he, I think.
Okay, cool. Alistair approves. +5. Cool. Let's look for Morgan. Sandal.
Ah,
Fuck.
good to see you, my
No!
rescuer.
Damn it! I don't mean to do that.
Odon Fennick, at your service once again. I saw your camp and thought to myself, what safer place to rest for the evening than in the camp of a Grey Warden? I'm perfectly willing to offer you a fine discount for the inconvenience of our presence. How does that sound? Good? Yes? I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
Sure, whatever. So this is my inventory. I actually have quite a bit of stuff. I don't know what any of it is used for, but yeah. What do you have? What do you have? Dragonbone. Honestly, I don't even care. I don't care right now. I'm looking for Morgan. There she is. Let's talk to you real quick.
Yes? At times, perhaps. A world full of people and buildings and things was all very foreign to me. If I wished companionship, I ran with the wolves and flew with the birds. If I spoke, 'twas to the trees. Don't be foolish. I recall the first time I crept beyond the edge of the wilds. I did so in animal form, remaining in the shadows and watching these strange townsfolk from afar. I happened upon a noblewoman by her carriage, adorned in sparkling garments the likes of which I had never before seen. I was dazzled. This, to me, seemed what true wealth and beauty must be. I snuck up behind her and stole a hand mirror from the carriage. 'Twas encrusted in gold and crystalline gemstones, and I hugged it to my chest with delight as I sped back to the wilds. Flemeth was furious with me. I was a child and had not yet come into my full power, and I had risked discovery for the sake of a pretty bauble. To teach me a lesson, Flemeth took the mirror and smashed it upon the ground. I was heartbroken. And a foolish one. Flemeth was right to break me of my fascination. Beauty and love are fleeting and have no meaning. Survival has meaning. Power has meaning. Without those lessons, I would not be here today, as difficult as they might have been. Do I not? I am still an apostate mage, even if I have left the wilds. The Darkspawn are yet undefeated. No, there is much that remains. To return to your original question, perhaps my time in the wilds was indeed lonely, but such was how it had to be. I find myself at times wondering what might have become of the girl with the beautiful golden mirror, but such fantasies have no place amidst reality.
Damn it. I'm gonna load up. I'm gonna cheat. There's no, hold up. Fuck! Here, hold up. Let's save game. Save the first playthrough. Alright, and then let's see how many minutes it was. So first play was 54. Damn, that's too many minutes, to be honest. Alright, we'll load. We'll load it. We'll do it. If it takes too long, then, here, we'll just fucking talk to you.
What do you need? You don't have to do that. I know you didn't know him as long as I did.
Ah, fuck, what did I say? Doesn't mean that I don't mourn his loss. Okay,
should
cool.
have had any of us could die in battle. I shouldn't have lost it, not with... I'd like to have a proper funeral for him. I suppose he did.
Saved your life by sending you to a tower.
I think he came from... Have you had someone close to you?
I lost enough to know
Thank
what
you.
you're going through.
Really? I mean
Maybe
it.
I'll go to High Ever with you. Cool. Then we'll go talk to the doggy.
Oh, why, you little...
Your furry friend here took offense at me getting near his... Sometimes I forget that he's a war dog. That'll teach me.
I didn't really do anything, I suppose. We're just gonna save the first playthrough. Alright, let's talk to these dummy heads.
Ah, it's good to see you. I'm perfectly willing to offer you a fine discount for the inconvenience of our presence. Wonderful. Thank the gentleman, won't you, boy?
Thank you, sir.
We won't be a bother to you and your companions, I assure you. If you should need enchantments, simply talk to my boy. Otherwise, come speak with
He
me.
does enchantments. Interesting. Let's quick save. Is there a quick save? No, there's not. Okay. Save. And let's talk to Morgan real quick. Let's try again.
Yes. At times, perhaps. A world full of people and buildings and things was all very foreign to me. If I wished companionship, I ran with the Such simple pleasures will only enthrall for so long. I recall the first time I crept beyond the edge of the wild. I happened upon a noblewoman by her. I snuck up behind her and stole a hand mirror from the carriage. It was encrusted in gold. To teach me a lesson, Flemeth took the mirror and smashed it upon... And a foolish beauty. Without those lessons, I would not be here today, as difficult as they might have been. They did indeed. To return to your original question, perhaps my time in the wilds was indeed lonely, but I...
Okay, +5. Cool. That's fine. That's all I was after. We'll save the first playthrough. And then we'll go talk to this idiot over here. Who the fuck is this guy?
You're a hard man to find. Where are my manners? The name is Levy. Levy Dryden. Did Duncan ever mention me? Levy of the coins? Levy the trader? Really? He never told you of old Levy? We've known each other for years. But here I am carrying on while you have a blight to stop. Don't want to waste your time. But you see, Duncan promised that together we'd look into something important for the Wardens. And for me. But poor Duncan's... well, no more. A tragedy it is, at that. But I know he would want his work carried on. His pledge fulfilled.
Okay.
Well, as you know, my family's name is mud around noble circles. My great-great-grandmother, Sophia Dryden, was the last Warden commander of Ferelden back when the Wardens were known as freeloaders. So King Arland banished the Wardens, and he took House Dryden's land and titles. Hard to say. After King Arland died, there was a civil war, loads worse than this one. And our family was on the run, hunted by enemies, with nary a friend in the world.
Okay.
But Drydens are tough. We rebuilt, became merchants, and we never lost our pride.
Very well.
Our family's only crime was guarding the kingdom against the Blight. We're not ashamed of that.
Fair enough.
I ask for the truth. My family reveres Sophia Dryden. We know she died at the old Grey Warden base, Soldier's Peak. We want evidence to clear her name. It won't restore our land or our titles, but it'll restore our honour. Well, no one's been to Soldier's Peak since Arland's days. At least none that's come back.
Whoa,
I spent
okay.
years mapping the maze of tunnels to the peak, and I found the way a few years back. So I went to Duncan, I did, and I said that he could reclaim the old base and my family could have its honour. Soldier's Peak has strategic and symbolic importance. Duncan said that it would be worth it right there. He also hoped to recover lost Warden history and perhaps a few old relics. No one knows what's up there now. Darkspawn surfaced in southern Ferelden, and Duncan got plenty busy recruiting new wardens and meeting with good King Cailan. Duncan said he would help after the Battle of Ostagar. Said there might be useful things at the peak, but he never had the chance. I can pick my way through the tunnels at the base of Soldier's Peak, but the place, well, they say it's haunted, and it'll be dangerous for certain. Will you think on it at least? 1,000 blessings upon you, Warden. I'll mark down the location on your map. When you arrive, we'll pick our way through the tunnels together.
Okay. Let's go ahead and save game again. I like saving whenever I can. So, what is my next... Well, let's work on enchantments, because I want to see
Hello.
what sword I
The
have.
boy's a bit simple, but he's rather good with enchantments. One of those tranquil fellas actually called him a... what was it now? A savant. I had no idea such a thing existed. He can fold lyrium into almost any weapon or piece of armor, though naturally some of the more extravagant materials will take more lyrium than others. It's a process that some of the master smiths back in Orzammar will perform, but my boy here is just as adept at it. Isn't that right, boy?
Enchantment!
And there you have it.
Okay, he's obviously slow. Sure, let's see some
Enchantment.
enchanting. I don't know what the fuck. Journeyman Lightning Rune. +2 electricity damage. Oh, okay, so I need an item to enchant, and then I take the rune to go there. Okay. That's fine. Let's just see
You and
what...
your friends are formidable folk, indeed. It's good to have you along on the road. I suppose since you told me about you being a Grey Warden, it's only fitting for me to be as open.
Alright.
I am originally from Orzammar, the famed dwarven city that lies beneath the stately Frostback Mountains. I was a merchant there, too. Merchant caste. These things are in the blood, you know. You can't just leave them behind.
Okay.
I ran a fairly successful business. Rare artifacts, you know. Old things, grand things. The nobles loved them. Reminded them of the lost glory days, I suppose. Our kingdoms once spanned the length of Thados, from majestic Orzammar to Kal Sharok to glittering Darmalin far to the west.
Okay.
I say the gold and silver veins ran so thick through the stone of Darmalin that the entire city sparkled. The Darkspawn took it all, of course. One by one, the old Tigers fell, and then all that was left was Orzammar. But we were talking about how I ended up here, weren't we? One day, a noble woman came to my store. She looked around for a bit and then started shrieking in dismay. Apparently, she believed that a pair of braces I had for sale once belonged to her brother. He'd been lost in a cave-in, you see, while on an expedition to clear out the Darkspawn from one of the tunnels running close to the city. They were made specially for him. They're unique, she shrieked. He stole them from my poor brother's corpse. She had me arrested on the spot, of course. Nobles, they're touchy like that. Well, I didn't steal them. You see, I'd been paying these castless thugs to venture out into the deep roads for me. The lost tigers. They're full of things that people left behind. Sometimes you can find a treasure. Something worth a little gold. The noblewoman, she wasn't too happy with the theft of her brother's braces. I don't know what they planned for me, and I didn't want to find out. Bribed the guard that was watching me and took off for the surface first opportunity I got. Never looked back. You're quite welcome. Now, is there anything the boy
That's fine.
or I can get you? Ah, yes. I'm married to a fine woman back in Denerim, it's true. She'd give me a son if she could, but that's not likely to ever be. Sandal here. I found him in the deep roads years ago. Abandoned, I think. And he was never quite right in the head. I took him
Yeah, I
in,
can see
and
that.
I brought him with me when I came here to the
I
surface.
can see that.
He may not be my blood, true, but I think of him as one.
We left Orzammar.
That's right, boy. Maybe one day we'll see it again. It's not as if I don't benefit, mind you. Turns out the boy's a natural working with enchantments. He might have even been lyrium-addled. I never thought of that before, to be honest. Happens sometimes. He can work an enchantment into just about anything, however, given some time. Could probably open his own shop, if he knew how.
Enchantment.
Well, he does seem to enjoy it, at least.
Oh. Heard any rumors?
There's knights from Redcliffe wandering the countryside, looking for the place where Andraste's sacred ashes are said to lie. Can you believe that? The urn holding her ashes is a myth, and yet these knights say they were sent to find it anyhow to heal Arl Eamon. I didn't even know he was ill. Maybe he has a blight. If so, then times are even darker for Ferelden than any of us thought. That's what I've heard on the road, anyhow.
I don't
Take it for
know
what it is.
who any of these people are. It's been a very long time.
Look, we don't rob people, all right? We don't take things from people that need them. The things in the Lost Tigers, what good did they do lying there? I brought them back to Orzammar, where people could look at them and remember. It's not all that different up here. There are places long abandoned by the humans everywhere. Even more now with the Darkspawn coming. People flee from the Blight with good reason, but they forget things. Things with value and meaning. They leave them behind because they're frightened and desperate. And sometimes, my boy and I, we find our way to these places before the Horde descends, and we save these things. I take them away so the Darkspawn don't get them. Is that so bad? They destroy everything they touch. No, of course not. And when it ends, I will go back to finding ruins, or move on. I don't really have much of a choice. I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your
Fair
discount.
enough. I mean, it's whatever. It's not my fucking issue. I would like a better sword, though. Or a better weapon. That's a two-handed staff. This is a fucking war axe that I can't even buy that. That's 131 gold. I only have 4 fucking gold. But whatever. Alright, we'll just keep going, I guess. I don't know where I'm supposed to go next. Hey, Morgan.
Yes?
I'd like to discuss something. Well, actually, hold on. Never mind. Let's save real quick before I fucking do something I regret.
Yes? So, full of questions, are you? You are very cute to ask so many questions. Really? Perhaps we should be wrapped in ribbons and adorned with flowers. So cute are we, too. My mother has been hunted from time to time, yes, by Templar fools like Alistair, which should tell you how successful they generally were. Flemeth made a bit of a game of it, in fact. The Templars would come again, and she would look at me and smile and say that the fun was to begin once more. They came with as much swagger and arrogance as they did self-righteousness. Pity them if you wish, for they held none for us. Flemeth would warn them, once. 'Twas a warning they inevitably failed to heed. And then the true game began. Often Flemeth would use me as bait.
What?
A little girl to scream and run and lure the Templars deeper into the wilds and to their doom.
What the fuck, man? What the fuck? That's so horrible.
'Twas a game, and I a young girl. If I didn't get to play, I would have been very upset. Thankfully, the Wilds is a vast place. Once they found us, Flemeth would simply move us elsewhere, and we would be lost within the forest once again. I did not understand the danger we faced until I was much older. I had never heard of apostates or maleficarum. You do not know? The Zealots use that word for any magic they do not control. The Chantry sees any mages not leashed to the Circle of Magi as apostates, and apostates could become maleficarum, evil mages that resort to blood magic and become demon-enslaved abominations. It may even be true, still, those of us who prefer freedom see no reason to submit. Thank you for small favors, then, at the very least. Enough of this talk. Let us return to the task at hand.
Fuck! Okay, let's see if we can get her to like me more. let's see if we can get her to like me more, because...
Yes?
Alright, I have something to ask you.
So, full of questions, are you?
Have you been hunted by the country?
You are very... Really? My mother has... Flemeth made a bit of a game of it, in fact. The Templars would come... I am unsure. I was too young to understand, and perhaps 'twas bravado on Flemeth's part. Or perhaps she was merely amused. I will never know. Flemeth would warn them, once. 'Twas a... And then the true game began. Often Flemeth would use me as bait. A little girl to scream and run and lure the Templars. Sometimes... Eventually. Thankfully, the Wilds is a vast place. Once they found us, Flemeth... I did not understand the danger we faced until I was much older. I had never heard of a... It may even be true. Still... Oh, I hope you are not simply being agreeable. It would be a refreshing change. Enough of this talk. Let us return to the task at hand.
Okay, cool. Got some actual love from her, I guess. I don't know. We'll save that. That's good.
Yes? So, full of questions, are you? Well, that depends, does it not? What does she seem to be? Oh, she certainly was human. Once. Tell me, how much do you know of the tale? The one that the chastened still tell of my mother, to frighten them into obedience. Ah, I see. That does explain much. I can relay what Flemeth once told me herself, and you can decide whether or not 'tis the truth, if you desire. As the tale is sung by the bards, there was a time when Flemeth was young and beautiful, a fair lass in a land of barbarian men, the desire of any who saw her. Many centuries before this land was even named Ferelden. The tales say that Flemeth fell in love with Osen the bard, and fled the castle of her husband, the dread Lord Conobar, and that he swore vengeance for her infidelity. In truth, my mother claims that 'twas Osen who was her husband, and Conobar the jealous lord who looked on from afar. Lord Conobar approached young Osen and offered him wealth and power in exchange for his lovely wife, and Osen agreed.
You piece of shit!
The life of a bard is a poor one, and love fades in the wake of hunger. 'Twas Flemeth who suggested the arrangement. All would have been well had Lord Conobar kept his end of the bargain. But he was a foul man who bargained with coin he did not possess. Osen was led off to a field and slain, left for dead. Flemeth spoke to the spirits and learned of the deed, and swore revenge. That was not the point. Conobar had no honor, so she would not have him. Flemeth begged the spirits to aid her, and 'twas they who slew Conobar. The demon the legend tells of came later. Lord Conobar's allies chased Flemeth, you see, chased her to the wilds, and there she hid. There she found the demon, and he made her strong. The legends all speak of the great hero Cormac, he who defeated Flemeth and her great army when she invaded the lowlands centuries later. All lies. The truth of the matter is that there was never an invasion. As Flemeth tells it, the Chastened never raised an army under her banner, and she never fought with any warrior named Cormac. Cormac led a brutal civil war against his own people, and later claimed it was to vanquish evil that had taken root amongst the lords. Thus, he was hailed a hero. Flemeth was only attached to the legend much later. Perhaps 'twas due to the great war with the Chastened that eventually came, but Mother claims not to know how it began. I do not believe everything that Flemeth claims. Oft it seems her bitterness has coloured her memories. But on the whole, yes, I believe this tale, if not all. The demon within her has transformed her into something else. An abomination, perhaps some would say. I know not. I only know my mother is clever, and she is part of the wilds as it is part of her. But she is no immortal. She bleeds. A blade in her heart would kill her like any other, were it lucky enough to find her. You ask if I have sisters. I have asked of this myself. The stories tell of many witches of the wilds after all, not just the one, and these tales existed long before I did. Flemeth refuses to speak of other daughters, if they existed, so should I believe I am her first? I doubt that too. The Chastened tell of a falling out between Flemeth and her daughters. They say that one day she hunted them all through the wilds and ate their hearts. It may be true. I have never seen another witch or heard of one. Perhaps one day Flemeth will eat my heart as well. How often is this usually? Always? If not always, then when is it not true? There are more
Okay, she sounds
things
very
in this
mad.
world and the next than you or I could ever hope to understand. What Flemeth became is a mystery, I suspect, even to her. Flemeth tells it with far more embellishment than I, but you are welcome. Dare I ask of your own mother? Few are abominations of legend, 'tis true, but I find myself curious nevertheless. Ah, then you have my sympathies for what it is worth. Which is very little, I am certain. It matters not. Let us move on.
Okay, +5. That's good. Okay, C dog. Okay, so she's getting pretty far along. She's interested.
Yes? So, full of questions, are you?
Oh man, this is dating simulator at this point.
I assume you were actually asking whether Flemeth herself gave birth to me. Truly, I do not know. I once asked Flemeth that very question, and she merely laughed at me. 'Tis not inconceivable that she could capture a chastened man, or perhaps change to a more attractive form to attract him willingly. I find it more difficult to imagine her with child. As a matter of fact, I remember her being younger once. She had black hair, much like my own, long and lustrous. But how could that be if she is centuries old? Has she become wizened only recently? Or are the tales of her legend only that, and nothing more? I do know the tales of Flemeth having many daughters, even though I have never met another, and Flemeth has always treated me as her blood. What an odd thing to say. Why must love enter into the equation? Flemeth taught me everything I needed to learn. How to survive, the meaning of power, the truth of men. If other mothers do not teach these things, then I believe them the lesser. Room for coddling and weakness? Why should such things be desirable? Take yourself. You do not honestly desire such things from me, do you? 'Tis better to be free of such cloying and cluttering delusions as love. I do not consider it a limitation. Not leaping into a burning building also happens to be an experience best avoided.
What the fuck?
I tire of this discussion. Let us move on, shall we?
Damn, alright, we're gonna load that back up. Fuck that. I'm not letting that happen.
Yes?
Okay, I'd like to ask you something.
So, full of questions.
Flemeth,
It is
daughter.
not inconceivable that
Okay, everything
I do
was
know
good
the
until
tales of Flemeth having many daughters.
this.
Flemeth taught me everything. Room, take yourself.
What if I did one?
Then more the fool you, I think. I tire of this discussion.
Disapproves 5 if I say what if I did want that? Damn, okay. We're gonna load it back up. Okay, so if I just say that I'm
Yes?
not interested, then maybe she'll.
So, full of questions, are you? It is
Okay,
not
so maybe if we just
inconceivable
avoid
that she
love.
could capture a chastened man. As a matter, but how? I do know the tales of
Does
Flemeth
that mean
having.
you love her? We'll try this.
Flemeth
part
taught me
again.
everything I needed to learn. How to survive, the meaning. You suppose it's true? 'Tis true. Take yourself. You do not honestly desire such things from me, do you? 'Tis better to be free of such cloying and... There. I am glad you agree. I tire of this discussion. Let us...
Approves plus 12. Wow. Alright, well, we'll save, I guess. Plus 12. Jesus, she really hates love. For someone that really hates love, she's pretty interested in me now. Alright, whatever, I guess.
'Tis cold in my tent, all alone. So you shall come to my tent? But whatever shall we do in that tiny little space together while we wait for it to warm? Good. Then let us waste no more time with foolish talk.
I'm sorry, what? Oh, what? Ah! Wait! Please tell me there's no nudity in this. I wasn't expecting this. I hope I don't get banned. I mean, alright, hold up. Okay, it just crashed on me. I mean, it wasn't nudity, so I think we're gonna have a add display capture censored. We're gonna have a censored. I mean, like, it's not bad. It wasn't like nudity, I guess, but we'll have that. And then we'll have this. What should I have this as? Filters, I guess? No, close. So this is gonna be locked in place. This is gonna be moved to like here. Cool. Alright, so then let's have this one. And then we'll have this hide whenever it does that. Okay, cool. And we'll have this hide. Alright. that scared me for a second. I was like, ah! Oh no! Wait! Before I do that, let's see here real quick. Ah, come on, quit being dumb. Don't crash, please. Does Dragon Age Origins have nudity in it? Fair enough. Alright, cool. So then I am safe to show this. It is safe to show this. Very well. I was not expecting it to to go that fast. All right, I just wanted to make sure. All right, so it's safe to watch this then. Very well.
'Tis cold in my tent, all alone. So you shall come to my tent? But whatever shall we do in that? Good, then let us...
Okay, alright. Incoming. I thought it would take longer to get to this point. Like, it said she was still interested, but, like, I didn't expect her to... Right, well, this is awkward. My character looks so retarded.
I see the stories they tell of Grey Warden endurance are not exaggerated. Indeed there are. The unanswered question, of course, is whether the endurance exists because of the taint within you, or because the Grey Wardens are by nature so very healthy. I enjoy the thought that 'tis a little of both. Natural prowess, driven by a darker side. That is entirely up to you. Simply know that I have no designs on your independence. I wish only to do what I desire, and if that coincides with what you desire, then so be it. And should you decide not to continue our misadventure, then so be it. Very simple, is it not? Oh, now you ruin the mood by speaking profanities.
Fuck!
Silly man. Come then, let us be off before the others begin to stare.
Well, I have to watch all that again. I swear I'm doing this for the love points. I'm not doing this because
'Tis cold in
all right,
my
we're gonna
tent,
skip.
all alone.
Well, can't have that.
So you shall come to my tent?
I'll leave that up to you. Skip. Okay, cool. You can skip.
I see
Oh, there are stories.
the unanswered. I enjoy the thought that 'tis a little of both.
So what
That is
now?
and should you decide not to continue,
I can live with that.
then we should get along marvelously. Come then, let us be off before the others begin to stare.
11. Alright, cool. That's way better. I figured that would be the right answer, but I just didn't want to do that. I'm not gonna lie, I was jump scared by the sex scene. Well, quote unquote sex scene, but whatever.
So, full of questions, are you?
Alright, never mind.
We're in camp, so 'tis as good a time as any.
Fuck.
What's this? 'Tis a rather odd discussion you seem to desire, leaning in so closely. Not unless you stop.
Okay, so that does something, I guess. Alright, this is awkward. Okay, she approves. That's fine. Save. Save.
We're in camp, so 'tis as good a time as any. Discuss away. What is there to speak of? Do you wish me to tell you how wonderful you are? Shall I say you are virile and manly? I prefer action over words. Why don't you
Wait.
prove it to me?
Hold on.
Aye, that is me indeed. What is it then that you wish to know so badly? How we... That is a rather tiresome topic. Enough. I have no patience for this sort of blather. If you wish to know something specific, I would prefer you ask it. Otherwise, leave me be.
So she approves, but doesn't... Okay. Let's see if I can still ask more.
We're in camp, so 'tis as good a time as any. Discuss away.
Okay, well, in that case, we're gonna load, because I want to see what other options there were.
We're in camp, so 'tis as good a time as any. Discuss away.
Never talked about our
What
nights
is there to speak of?
together, only if you really want to.
I prefer action over words. Why don't you prove it to me?
Let's do that, I
Good.
guess. And doesn't do anything.
We're in camp, so 'tis as good a time. Discuss away.
Okay, so fuck. Alright. That didn't do anything. Load. Let's see how... I want to explore all the dialogue options.
We're in camp, so 'tis as good a time as any.
We need to discuss
Discuss away.
us. Never talked about our
What is there
nights
to speak of?
together.
Do you wish me to tell you how wonderful you are? I prefer action over words. What is it then that you wish to know so badly? An odd question, is it not? What do you foresee? Marriage? Children? Shall we settle in the countryside? You paint the shed while I bake the bread? What do I want? You are a rather curious and frustrating man. Is what you already possess not enough? Must you always want more? Enough. I grow tired of this topic. Let us speak of it another time.
She doesn't give me any approval rating on that one. Alright. Interesting.
We're in camp,
she
tis as good a
is
time as
open
any.
to the idea of more,
Discuss away.
but
What is there to speak of?
it's just weird.
Do you wish me to tell
Only
you
if you
how
really
wonderful
want
you
to.
are? I prefer action.
If I say I
over
want to know where this is
words.
going, it's just going to skip
Why
everything.
don't you prove it to me? Hmm? What is it then that you wish to know so badly?
What is this?
Why are you being so tiresome? Enough. I do not.
Okay, so she doesn't like that at all. Okay, so I think the best option was the original one that I chose. The very, very, very original one that I chose.
Hmm?
What can I say? I guess I'm just a natural.
We're in camp,
natural
so
lover.
tis as discuss away.
We talked about our
What
nights
is there to speak
together.
of?
Only if you really
I
want
prefer
to.
action.
You're the one talking. Weeks.
What is it then that you wish to know so badly? How we. That is a rather tiresome topic. Enough. I do not. I have no patience for this sort of blather. If you wish to know something specific, I would prefer you ask it. Otherwise, leave me be.
Hold up.
Hmm? We're in camp, so 'tis as good a time as any.
Why didn't it give it to me early? Why didn't it give it to me? It didn't give me the love points. I got +4 from it. Okay, well, at least she cares about me, so... I guess that's a good place to save. Whatever. It gave me +4 earlier, and then it just didn't bother. It didn't bother giving it to me.
We're in camp, so 'tis
What
as...
is this?
Perhaps? Shall I consult my capricious nature and divine an answer for you? I am to be indulged. How exciting. Let me think. Very well. It shall be as you wish.
Okay.
Voracious
This is
as
the
your
last...
appetite may be.
This is the last dialogue option. This is just for the 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 dialogue option. This is... Okay, good. It's not gonna go through all that again.
We're in camp, so 'tis as good a time as any. Ah, such a romantic, I see.
Okay, it doesn't give me anything extra. I'd like to ask you
So,
something.
full of questions. Possibly, if I had the desire to. I do not. I was told to accompany you and to help you, and that I shall. This may extend to the teaching of my mother's skills in time. For now, I simply do not know you well enough. I promise nothing.
Alright, fair enough. Alright, I explored all the dialogue options. You know, that... Hey, that's a fruitful conversation. I got her to actually care now. So, that's good enough. We'll talk to Alistair real quick. See if I can
What do you
get
need?
him to like me more.
Ask away. Oh, did I say that? I meant that dogs raised me. Giant slobbering dogs from the Anderfells. A whole pack of them, in fact. Well, if you're going to go and pay attention to the facts, then fine.
I don't even remember
Let's
this.
see, how do I explain this? I'm a bastard. And before you make any smart comments, I mean the fatherless kind. My mother was a serving girl in Redcliffe Castle who died when I was very young. Our Lehman wasn't my father, but he took me in anyhow and put a roof over my head.
Okay.
He was good to me, and he didn't have to be. I respect the man, and I don't blame him anymore for sending me off to the Chantry once I was old enough. Our Lehman eventually married a young woman from Orlais, which caused all sorts of problems between him and the king because it was so soon after the war. But he loved her. Anyhow, then you, Arlessa, resented the rumors which pegged me as his bastard. They weren't true, but of course they existed. The Isle didn't care, but she did. So off I was packed to the nearest monastery at age 10.
Okay.
Just as well. The Arlessa made sure the castle wasn't a home to me by that point. She despised me. Maybe. She felt threatened by my presence, I can see that now.
Okay.
I can't say I blame her. She wondered if the rumors were true herself, I bet. I remember I had an amulet with Andraste's holy symbol on it. The only thing I had of my mother's. I was so furious at being sent away, I tore it off and threw it at the wall and it shattered.
Oh.
Stupid, stupid thing to do. The Arl came by the monastery a few times to see how I was, but I was stubborn. I hated it there, and blamed him for everything. And eventually, he just stopped coming. And raised my dogs. Or I may as well have been, the way I acted. But maybe all young bastards act like that. I don't know. All I know is that the Arl is a good man, and well loved by the people. He also was King Caelan's uncle, so he has a personal motivation to see Loghain pay for what he did. Anyway, that's really all there is to the story.
Okay. I can live with that.
What do you need?
I'd like to ask you something.
Ask away.
Have you remained the TIFF?
Have you seen the uniform? It's not only stylish, but well made. I'm a sucker for good tailoring.
Bullshit.
That's just in public. In private, we have these yellow and purple tunics, right? Much more comfortable, and you don't break the beds when you jump on them during a pillow fight. Pillow fights? I mean, no, of course not. I meant sword fights. With rusty swords, dripping with acid. The kind that puts hair on your chest. You don't really want to know about my being a Templar, do you? It's really quite boring. Poke, poke, poke. Tell me everything about your life, Alistair. All right, if you insist. It's not like we have anything better to do, right? The truth of the matter is that I did hate going to the monastery. The initiates from poor families thought I put on airs, while the noble ones called me a bastard and ignored me. I felt like Arl Eamon had cast me off, unwanted, and I was determined to be bitter. But I took some solace in the training itself, I guess. I was actually quite good at it. The education, mostly, but also the discipline. You need to have a disciplined mind in order to use the abilities we have. It was difficult, but rewarding. I never really felt at home anywhere, though, until I joined the Grey Wardens. And Duncan felt my Templar abilities might be useful for when we encountered Darkspawn magic, so I kept it up. What about you? Do you have anywhere you consider home? Right. Stupid of me to ask. I'm sorry. We won't always be traveling like this, you know. Once the war is over, once the Blight is... well, a time will come when we'll have to think about having a real home again. Though that seems like a far ways off. And I suppose the Grey Wardens are gone for good. Either way. I suppose you're right. We can create new Grey Wardens, but we'll never get back those we lost. I wonder if it would ever feel the same. Anyhow, now I've sidetracked us. We'd better get back to what we're supposed to be doing right now.
Alright, I don't really care too much about Alistair's approval rating, so I'm just gonna save. I will talk to him
What
more,
do you
though.
need? Ask away. Same way you did. You drink some blood, you choke on it, and pass out. You haven't forgotten already, have you? I do my best. What can I say? Let's see, I was in the Chantry before. I trained for many years to become a Templar, in fact. That's where I learned most of my skills. Well, it wasn't an easy life, you know. I don't know whether or not you've noticed, but I'm not exactly the Chantry type. The Grand Cleric didn't want to let me go. Duncan was forced to conscript me, actually, and was she ever furious when he did. I thought she was going to have us both arrested. I was lucky. I wondered that myself. It's not as if she valued me highly. I think she just didn't want to give anything to the Grey Wardens, is all. The Chantry didn't lose much. And I think I can do more fighting the Blight anyhow, rather than sitting in a temple somewhere. I'll always be thankful to Duncan for recruiting me. If it hadn't been for him, you know, I wouldn't have. He was a good man who didn't deserve his fate. That much I'm sure of. Come on, let's go. I think I'm done talking.
Only +1? Damn, you're a stingy bitch, Alistair. You're a stingy bitch. I'm here for you, motherfucker. I'm here for you. I'm talking to you. We're gonna talk some more until you
Ask away.
you feel better.
Such as they are.
Whatever.
Here in Ferelden, there's our compound in Denerim at the palace, but that's it. Loghain will have control over that and be watching it, no doubt. Beyond that, the only place I know of is Weishaupt Fortress. That's the headquarters of all Grey Wardens in the Anderfells, 1,000 miles from here. But I've no idea how to even contact them. So unless we try to get back to the compound in Denerim, I suppose the answer is no. There's nowhere for us to go. That's a good question. There's plenty in Orlais, but who knows where they might be found. And the nearest Orlesian city is weeks away. If we go north and cross the sea, there's bound to be some in the Free Marches. Again, however, I just don't know where. I don't know anything about Grey Wardens in other lands. I mean, eventually we would have to use the joining to make more Grey Wardens, right? But I don't know how to do the joining, or what's involved. I know it involves lyrium and some other magic and that it's really difficult to prepare, but that's it. Unless we can find out more about the joining, I guess we better get used to the idea that there might only be 2 of us for now. Until more come from elsewhere. I imagine that eventually the Grey Wardens outside of Ferelden will wonder what's happened. Why there's no contact from Duncan or someone. They'll send someone eventually. Though who knows what Loghain's people in Denerim will tell them. Maybe they won't send anyone. We could try to contact them. But that would mean leaving Ferelden, and even if we did, they couldn't come back with us in time to stop the Blight. So that means whatever happens, it's up to us. Just left? You mean just left Ferelden? I don't know. If there's an archdemon, however, we're supposed to be the only ones who can defeat it. And that means the Blight would grow unchecked. Eventually, other Grey Wardens in Orlais and other lands would hear about it, and they would come to fight it, but they wouldn't come in time to save Ferelden. There's no way. I'm not going anywhere. About the Grey Wardens, anyhow. Fair enough. What do you need?
Okay, so
What do you need? Ask away. Essentially, they're trained to fight. The Chantry would tell you that the Templars exist simply to defend. But don't let them fool you. They're an army. The other main purpose for a Templar is, of course, to hunt mages. To that end, we train in talents that drain mana and disrupt spells. Perhaps, but there usually isn't much of an opportunity. The Chantry keeps a close rein on its Templars. We are given lyrium to help develop our magical talents, you see. Which means we become addicted. And since the Chantry controls the lyrium trade with the dwarves, well, I'm sure you can put two and two together. Well, they do it, and they feel perfectly justified. You don't need lyrium in order to learn the Templar talents. Lyrium just makes Templars' talents more effective, or so I was told. Maybe it doesn't even do that. The Chantry usually doesn't let their Templars get away either, so they can spread their secrets. I'm a bit of an exception. Lucky me.
Okay, you got an extra +1, that's good. Save the +1.
What do you need? Ask away. I suppose I could, but I really would rather not. When the Grand Cleric let Duncan recruit me, she made me swear never to reveal Templar secrets outside of the Chantry.
Damn!
I'd rather not go back on my word. Ask me later, perhaps. Maybe I'll change my mind. This is not something small you're asking, after all.
Alright, you got +1, I guess. Save. Alright, cool. So, I don't know where I'm going. M? Is there a map? Yes, there is a map. That is the world map. That's Morgan. Morgan is pretty much in love with me now. Is there a way through here? Okay, so I can't even get through to this water over here. I guess we'll just go to the world map then.
And so I shall.
Indeed.
Yes.
Oh, wow, okay, so I can actually go wherever now. What are my... There's just so much. Okay, so that's Lothering. The Blight. Last Will and Testament. Okay, Redcliffe. Okay, we're gonna go to that.
Indeed.
Yes.
We're gonna go to Redcliffe Village. What? Oh, you can... Damn, that sucks.
Time for more Darkspawn, I...
Alright. Precise striking. You're gonna go into precise striking as well. Morgan, drop this bitch. You're gonna go use Howl. You're gonna use Hex Magic on this bitch.
ready.
I don't know why I went to that guy, but whatever. Alright.
Ready.
Hurry.
Alright, dog. Take him out.
Up we go. Up.
Run while you can.
Alright, you need a poultice.
Off I go.
I'm gonna go save my dog, obviously. Alistair, you can go get this guy. Do a shield bash on him.
Direct.
Oh, this could be good.
Sweet, please go.
All right. Off I go.
Oops. Bitch! you got me trapped. You got me stuck in your own trap. What's over here? What's this X? Oh, return the path? Okay. Hey, yo! You're laying on the trap. Okay. Alright, very well. Very well, I suppose. Alright, whatever. We're gonna continue on our path to... Oh, yep, it's continuing for me. Nice. It's loading, loading. Guess we're going to
Look,
Redcliffe.
can we talk for a moment? I need to tell you something. I should probably have told you earlier. I told you before how Al Eamon raised me, right? That my mother was a serving girl at the castle and he took me in. The reason he did that was because, well, because my father was King Marek, which made Kaelin my half-brother, I suppose. Maker's breath, I hope not. I don't think so. You don't think so, do you? I'm a bastard. And nobody even knows about me. I would have told you, but it never really meant anything to me. I was inconvenient, a possible threat to Kaelin's rule, and so they kept me secret. I'd never talked about it to anyone. Everyone who knew either resented me for it or they coddled me. Even Duncan kept me out of the fighting because of it. I didn't want you to know as long as possible. I'm sorry. Why wouldn't he? He was King Marek's best friend. I don't know if that means anything, though. I certainly never considered the idea that it might ever be important. At any rate, that's it. That's what I had to tell you. I thought you should know about it. Let's hope not. I'm the son of a commoner and a Grey Warden to boot. It was made very clear to me early on that there was no room for me raising any rebellions or such nonsense. And that's fine by me. Now, if there's an heir to be found, it's Arl Eamon himself. He's not of royal blood, but he is Kaelin's uncle, and more importantly, very popular with the people. Though, if he's really as sick as we've heard... Oh no, I don't want to think about that. I really don't. So there you have it. Now can we move on? And I'll just pretend you still think I'm some nobody who was too lucky to die with the rest of the Grey Wardens. No, I suppose not. I don't feel very lucky at all, to be honest.
Oh, we still have our frost swords. That's pretty cool. We still have our frost swords. It shows up in the thing. That's kind of cool. I feel like I've been playing for too long. Like I'm getting kind of sleepy. It's 6:07. Shit. We'll keep going for a little bit longer. Just a little bit. We'll grab this death root, because why not? You all follow me. I don't know why you're following someone else. Okay.
I thought I saw travelers coming down the road, though I scarcely believed it. Have you come to help us? So you don't know? Has nobody out there heard? He could be dead for all we know. Nobody's heard from the castle in days. We're under attack. Monsters come out of the castle every night and attack us until dawn. Everyone's been fighting and dying.
Apparently everyone seems to agree that a blight is the perfect time to start killing each other. Marvelous, really.
We've no army to defend us. No Arl and no king to send us help. So many are dead. And those left are terrified they're next.
Hold on, what is this evil that's attacking you?
I don't rightly know. I'm sorry, nobody does. I should take you to Ban Tegan. He's all that's holding us together. He'll want to see you.
Ban Tegan, Arl Eamon's brother. He's here.
Yes. It's not far, if you'll come with me.
Oh, my dog is Frost. My dog is all frosty from Morgan's enchantment. That's one chill dog. Chill doggy. I was gonna make a fucking Snoop Dogg joke, but it didn't quite formulate in my brain properly. Damn, they're all dead. They're all dying.
It's Thomas, yes?
What the
And
hell?
who are these people with you? They are obviously not simple travelers.
No, my lord. They just arrived, and I thought you would want to see them.
Well done, Thomas. Greetings, friends. My name is Tegan, Ban of Reynisfere, brother to the Arl.
I remember you, Ban Tegan. Though the last time we met, I was a lot younger and covered in mud.
Covered in mud. Alistair? It is you, isn't it? You're alive! This is wonderful news.
Still alive, yes. Though I'm just as surprised about that as you are, believe me.
Indeed. Loghain would have us believe all Grey Wardens died along with my nephew, amongst other things. That Loghain pulled out his own men in order to save them. That Kaelin risked the entire nation's safety in the name of glory. Loghain calls the Grey Wardens traitors, murderers of the king. I don't believe it. It is an act of a desperate man. So, you are a Grey Warden as well? Is it possible we've met? You seem very familiar. Ah, yes, that's it, exactly. A pleasure to meet you indeed, though I wish it were under better circumstances. You're here to see my brother. Unfortunately, that might be a problem. Eamon is gravely ill. No one has heard from the castle in days. No guards patrol the walls, and no one has responded to my shouts. The attack started a few nights ago. Evil things surged from the castle. We drove them back, but many perished during the assault. Some call them the Walking Dead, decomposing corpses returning to life with a hunger for human flesh. They hit again the next
Walking
night.
Dead.
Each night they come, with greater numbers. With Cailan dead and Loghain starting a war over the throne, no one responds to my urgent calls for help. I have a feeling tonight's assault will be the worst yet. Alistair, I hate to ask, but I desperately need the help of you and your friends.
It isn't just up to me. Though the Grey Wardens don't stand much chance against Loghain without Arl Eamon.
How pointless to help these villagers fight an impossible battle. One would think we had enough to contend with elsewhere.
Thank you. Thank you. This
Sorry, Morgan,
means
but we need
more
this
to me
pistol.
than you can guess. Thomas, please tell Murdoch what transpired. Then return to your post.
Yes, my lord.
Now then, there is much to do before night falls. I put 2 men in charge of the defense outside. Murdoch, the village mayor, is outside the chantry. Sir Perth, one of Eamon's knights, is just up the cliff at the windmill, watching the castle. You may discuss with them the preparations for the coming battle. Of course. Sir Perth insists. He wants me to be with the villagers, so everyone he needs to protect is in one place. I don't mind, to be honest. The point of all this is to protect the villagers, and I can do that best here. This is the last line of defense, should things go amiss. Should the monsters find their way in. I would prefer not to fight in the chantry, but if they come, then so must it be. We could bring some men in to stand beside me, but I'd rather keep the monsters away from the villagers if possible. I have those few who returned from their quest. You know of this, yes? Eamon's illness is very serious. The Arlessa, out of desperation, sent the knights on a quest for a cure. I know little about this, other than that the cure was supposed to be an ancient relic of great power. Sir Perth was one of the knights sent on this quest. Perhaps you should speak to him if you wish to learn more. Hopefully we can find the source and stop it before it causes any more damage. With luck, we'll also find Eamon and be able to help him. I do not know. They seem to be walking corpses, men with rotting flesh that continue to attack even with the gravest injuries.
Undead, spirits possessing the dead. There could be several causes behind such a thing, none of them pleasant.
Very well. Luck be with you, my friend.
Oh, come on, Morgan. Come on. Don't be a bitch. Ugh. Fine. I'll load it up. I can't have Morgan fucking hating me. God damn it. God fucking damn it. Morgan, there is merit to this. There is merit to this, okay? God,
I thought I... Have you come
blah,
to help
blah,
us?
blah, blah, blah.
So you don't know? Has nobody out there heard?
Alright.
Yes.
Let's just hurry up.
Indeed.
Hurry up.
Loghain would have us believe all Grey... So, you are a Grey Ward? The attack started a few nights ago. Evil things surged from the castle. Some call them the war...
It isn't just up to me. Though the Grey Wardens don't stand much chance.
I know Alistair, and I trust those he chooses to travel with. What do you say? By all means. The castle is closed to us, its doors barred. We could storm it certainly, but what would that accomplish? Our numbers are too few. We cannot throw men at the castle walls when they are needed to protect the village. I tried. Our one attempt at an organized evacuation resulted in an immediate attack. Yesterday, I found out these creatures attack those fleeing on their own, even during daytime. Whatever lies in the castle wants this village dead. Once the village is safe, we will try to enter the castle to find the source of this trouble. Then you will help us? By all means. Then you will help us? Then I would have to kindly ask you not to get in our way.
How pointless.
I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry.
Now then, there is much to do before... You may discuss with them the preparations for the coming battle. Of course. I have those few who returned from their quest. Sir Perth was one of the knights sent on this quest. Perhaps you should speak to him. I don't mind, to be honest. The point...
I will
I'm not here for glory. I would prefer being outside, but Perth has a point. We could bring some men in to stand beside me, but I'd rather keep the monsters away from the... Hopefully we can find the source and stop it before it causes any more damage. With luck, we'll also find Eamon and...
Undead, spirits possessing.
Okay, alright, fine, Morgan, fine, you can disapprove, fine. You are a bitch, you know that? You are absolutely 100% a bitch.
So, full of questions, are you?
Are you still fucking... Do you still quote-unquote care? Okay, she adores me. At least she adores. Whatever.
Let us
Fuck.
pray. You are a stranger amongst us, yet you still agree to defend our village in its darkest hour. We are most grateful to you. Which doesn't include protecting innocents. Regardless, I am grateful that... Allow me to introduce myself. I am revered Mother Hannah, head of this chantry,
My lord.
which for the moment is a place of refuge for these poor villagers.
Okay.
They are terrified of tonight's attack, and I fear these walls will not keep them safe. What can I do to help with your task? It is the sturdiest building in the village. The women, elderly, and children will stay here during the battle, while the militia and knights protect them. They set up a barricade outside the chantry to keep monsters from getting inside. If anything gets in, Ban Tegan is our only defense. Please, have mercy. Help these people. Do whatever you can. Of course, child. Blessed art thou who exists in the Maker's sight. Blessed art thou who seeks his forgiveness. Blessed is the prophetess, his daughter.
Wait, she doesn't disapprove again, does she? Okay, no, it's still 65. Okay, cool.
What is it you need, child?
Okay, I'll go. Whatever.
I do not want to become one of those things
Mother
dragged
Hannah
off
says
and
we have
made
to
into
be
a
brave.
monster.
She says the Maker will smile on us.
If the monsters come in here, I'll pick up a stick and beat them out the door.
Yeah, sure you will, kid.
I'm not frightened. Everybody thinks I am.
Kid, shut the
but I'm
Maker
not.
bless you for helping us, futile though it may be.
I'm scared, Mother.
Alright,
When are the bad men
I guess we'll
coming?
just come outside. I don't know why Morgan is so against helping people. There's a reason to help these people, because
Scared, Father.
if I help these people,
What are we going to
I
do?
can take their army, or maybe get some of their soldiers.
Am I bothering you? I'll try to be more quiet. Those things dragged my mother away. I don't know what happened to her, but I hear her screaming all the time, everywhere. And now my brother Bevan, he ran off. I don't know where he is. I'm so scared they got him too. He said something about saving Mother. He's just a little boy. He doesn't understand she's gone.
If he has foolishly run off, then he is no doubt dead. You should get used to that fact.
Nice.
Wow.
Maybe you want to kick her in the head while you're at it.
Shall we comfort her with lies? If she is to face death, better she face it honestly.
I hope he didn't try to go to the castle. Oh, that would be awful. I went to her house. It's by the square. He wasn't there. I searched the rest of the village too. I called and I called, but he never answered. I wonder if he ran off into the woods. I'm so worried. Without me, he has nobody. You will? Thank you so much. Please find him. But night is coming. The monsters will return and we sit here and wait for them.
We have...
I don't know where Sir Perth is. I'm trying to look for him, but... No, I don't want to be Alistair.
Fish? And something else. Oh, more fish.
Alright, I guess we'll save. It has been a while. I don't want to be here for too damn long. It's been 2 hours, damn. And it's 6:22. I kind of want to eat. Fuck. I'll play a little longer, at least until I start getting into some combat. We'll go look for...
Still no sign of them coming back to
Their
the
numbers
castle,
just keep
Murdoch.
growing each
Tell
night.
them to maintain watch. I don't want a surprise attack before the sun goes down.
Yes, sir. What should we do until then?
Pray, and hope for a miracle.
Murdoch. What's the journal say? Redcliffe. Missing child. Yeah, I know. Okay. So I'm going to each one of these to look for people. That's something else. King's Confidant. Going to Ban Loren's lands. There are rumors fellow survivor Ostagar has escaped the prisons of Ban Loren. Wait, isn't Ban Loren the fucking brother guy? The guy that... Hold up. Oh, Ban Tegan. Okay, so Ban Loren is a different guy. I can't keep up with all these fucking guys, but whatever. To Jeddah and Redcliffe. I'm in Redcliffe right now, so where's Jeddah? Alright, whatever, I guess.
So you're the Grey Warden, are you?
Oh
I heard
man,
they all
so much
died with the
reading.
king.
So much reading.
So you say? A damn Qunari could walk up and say he was a Grey Warden. I wouldn't know the difference. We aren't gonna turn aside anyone who wants to help, though. Don't take me for being an ingrate or nothing.
Well, we do want to help however we can. You can trust us.
Name's Murdoch, mayor of what's left of the village, providing we aren't all killed and hauled off to the castle tonight. I hope you're right. I really do. Anyhow, you're here, and they tell me you're in charge. Morale's about what you'd expect. These men aren't soldiers. They're villagers defending their homes, and they're frightened. It would help if we had decent equipment. There weren't enough swords in Owen's shop. The men's armor is nearly falling off. I don't think we're in any shape to fight. We'll do our best, of course, but, well, I have my doubts. I just hope I'm alive tomorrow morning. Oh? Ask away. Don't rightly know. We heard the Arl was sick and getting worse, but after a while we heard nothing at all. A few folks went up to the castle to see what was going on.
So like an infection
They
or some
couldn't
shit?
get in. Nobody was
I'm guessing
there,
the
not a
Arl
soul.
was the source,
And
quote
then those
unquote.
horrid creatures attacked the village. They were everywhere. People dying. It was awful. Good thing Ban Tegan was here. No. I know the Arlessa sent the knights out for a cure. You can ask
Wait.
Sir Berth about it. He was one of them.
So they got the talisman. So the talisman is the source. You sons of bitches!
You want
You
weapons
literally,
and
you
such,
literally
go to
caused
the
this
blacksmith, but
predicament
there isn't
yourself.
much left there. Commerce isn't exactly our biggest concern right now, but you might want to speak to Lloyd at the tavern. I wouldn't trust him, though. All right. Oh? Ask away.
Why have you been stationed
We're
here?
the last defenders of them folks in the Chantry. The women, elderly, and the children. They're the ones we need to protect. No matter what happens, we can't let them evil things in there. If they die, the village is done. All right. Oh? Ask away.
Okay.
All right.
What can I do to help?
We need what little armor and weapons we got repaired, and quickly, or half of us will be fighting without either. Owen's the only blacksmith who can do it, but the stubborn fool refuses to even talk. If we're to be ready for tonight, we'll need that crotchety bastard's help. His daughter, Valena, is one of the Arlessa's maids, so he hasn't heard from her since this whole business started. He demanded we attack the castle, break down the gate, and force our way in. I said it was impossible, but he wouldn't listen. He's locked himself in the smithy now. I can't force him to do repairs. He said he'd rather die first. Not by nightfall, and not well enough that I'd be happy to test it in combat. If there were others, don't you think I'd ask them? I'd appreciate it. If he doesn't help, he'll die like the rest of us. What good will that do anyone then? Have you spoken to Owen? Is he not the most stubborn fool you've ever met? We could use some extra bodies. Having a veteran like Dwyn in the militia would help a lot, but he flat out refuses. He's a trader, a dwarf, lives near the lake. Locked himself up in his home with some of his workers, he has. Says he doesn't need any of us. We could use somebody with his fighting experience, but he won't come out. Shouldn't you be trying to reason with Owen? Oh? Ask away. If you want weapons and such, you'd go to the blacksmith, but there isn't much left there. Don't rightly... A few... And then those horrid creatures attacked the village. They were everywhere. People dying. Some did, yes. They put their belongings together and ran. And creatures attacked them on the road. We only know because the survivors came running back. Shouldn't you be trying to reason with Owen?
Alright, fine, go fuck yourself then, bitch. Goddamn. Where's the fucking blacksmith since you want to be a little fucking pussy-ass bitch and fucking complain about me doing my goddamn job? Damn, I don't even know where the fucking thing is. Map. Chantry, Caitlin, Smithy, Tavern. We'll go to the tavern first because wait, this is backwards, ain't it? Okay, I'm going backwards, but we'll go into, we'll stop here actually. I know not a lot of action happened, but I'm getting tired. It's getting late. It's 6:31. Like, Jesus Christ. And I've been streaming for a couple hours already. But yeah, hope you enjoyed. Hope you like, subscribe for more content, I guess, since I'm still pretty new to streaming, so I'm still trying to figure all this shit out. And I spent a good 15 minutes trying to get my fucking stream set up like an idiot, cuz I don't know, I still can't work this shit properly. But yeah. Hope I provide people a good laugh or two. But yeah, that's gonna be it for now. I'll probably stream like Wednesday or something like that because I got work tomorrow, so unfortunate. But yeah, bye bye. Just need to